The good life. Welcome back today, family. How is it going by your side? Today we are going to be talking about you coming to know that sometimes languages can be a barrier, and actually, can language barrier be a problem for us? How can we solve the language barriers? I remember me starting sharing my messages that I have burning in me. I always think about how will I share my message to my friends that they don't understand English, because my awakening, me coming to accept the truth, me not dwelling in the darkness in the definition of ignorance. Because darkness is not every time negative, as the society have made us to want to, as the society want us to accept and take. Because we came from darkness. Darkness is where light come from. So, in the aspect of me remaining in darkness, which is ignorance, I accepted the truth, and where I accepted my truth, where the truth came to me, is during my stay in Italy, and Italy don't speak English. So I'm always wondering. I also miss some people because they were saying that I just changed suddenly. I just started speaking only English. I just started sharing only English words, and I'm always speaking English in my videos, in my messages. And I know that is like a turn off. Because when you just change suddenly, because that is how change is. When change come to you, you will lose friends, you will lose your close friends. But that doesn't mean that will be the end of your world. At the front, at the long run, you will meet better people, and these people that you will meet, they'll be worth gold. They will be worth gold that you will meet, because these people have come to accept you for who you really are, because you are not hiding again. You are not hiding your true self. I started speaking, I started sharing my message in English because I'm more influenced in English, because from my young age in Nigeria, I grew up whereby in the schools they teach us English, not in our language, because you know the whole story of invasion. So I learned English. So the language that you grow up with when you are young, that's the language that will stick with you more. That is the language that you know more. So I've been wondering, how can this language barrier break? How can we break audio language barrier? But we have to realize that sometimes we don't really need to communicate with our mouth. Only what you do. Some people are following my page that they don't really know what I'm saying fluently, everything that I'm saying, but they know what I'm doing is right. So that is one sign for you to know that we can break the language barrier. You loving more. We coming to let everyone know that we are one. We are, even though we are different, even though they try to separate us with colors and everything. You have more wealth than this wealth, than these people. So they want us to come against each other. Everything started from carbon, from the melanin. So that is the foundation that everybody have to return back to. When everybody have come to accept this, you see the magic that will change in our world. You will see everything that will happen. You see the magic that will happen, and that is part of the language barrier. Language is not only what we speak, is how we behave. The languages, that is just like our way of being. When we have come to know that life comes from carbon, life comes from melanin. That's why we hear that they say mother nature is one. You don't hear mother's nature like many mothers. It's only one mother that bring forth life, different lives, and this life they spread into different colors and shapes and sizes. So language barrier can be broken when we have accepted that we have only one main enemy. Even though we can be in different levels in everything, we are all going through the same shit. We are all paying tax. Even though you have a company of yours, you are paying taxes. So that is it. Language barrier can be more broken, and we coming to see that your language that you're speaking doesn't mean that you are more better or your language is more better than others. When we can touch more, when we speak, when we can give direction in what we are trying to communicate with others, the language barrier will be broken. And now the stake that is actually coming out now, that when you speak, something will interpret the word for you in a spoken word, not in a written word. So it will not be that hard again. Just like phone, just like you calling someone, you speak in whatever language that you want to speak in, then it will translate it to your language that you know, that you set the application it will interpret it to you. So that is it, family. We'll speak more later about this. Feel good as always, be positive, share your light around you, let people know about this page, let them know that truth can't be hidden, light can't be hidden, I can't be hidden. So I may lose followers, I may lose subscribers, that doesn't mean that I will stop. I can't stop, because light can never be hidden. Just like how the sun can't be hidden also. That is the last word. The good life.